Previously on Survivor. After a long idol search, Hannah finally found the first idol.
Oh my god, it was right here.
She later helped her tribe win immunity in the next challenge, along with Peptali Bismali helping secure the first immunity win.
Is it?
Yes.
Peptide Bismali! Yeah!
Mystery Gang hit the ground running as they prepared several plans going into their first tribal council. However, it was John's plan that would be the one to fall through. Sending him home in glorious blindside fashion. 14 remain. Who will be voted out tonight?
Because I don't feel safe in my group that I'm in right now. That's why I want you to vote Colin, because I don't want our group to be strong. I want us to be in a different alliance, because I don't...
I honestly think that if my group goes to tribal council, it's either going to be Gabe or Colin.
I would like you to push for Colin, if you
Okay.
can. And you guys have to go to tribal first now.
Because Gabe knows Survivor really well, but I think...
Well, Colin's not with your tribe, just so you know. He's with mine. He's with John, Shaggy, me, and
Shoot, maybe I should talk...
Billy. I don't know.
Shoot, I asked them today at dinner if they knew anybody, and Colin's like, I kind of know Shaggy, but not that well. I just
Did he say
had to be in
John?
class. Nope, just said Shaggy.
Yeah, I don't want Colin. I think he needs to go.
Do you think it was a good idea to start as a secret couple?
Yeah, I don't want to be on the top more.
I'm worried about is like people eventually finding out and thinking that we're liars and wanting to vote us
They're
out.
not gonna find out. They're not gonna find out. I think I'm playing it pretty well. At being like a couple, trying to hide it.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was.
We almost got caught though.
I know.
I was like, oh shit, that's John. And he had messaged me like 2 minutes before, so see.
We need to be careful when we're out here on campus.
Mm-hmm.
We need to stop walking together places. We need to start meeting places.
Yeah. It's getting serious.
Alright, Blue Crew, Peptali Bismali getting your first look at the new Mystery Gang tribe. John, voted out last tribal council. Any reactions? Okay, a lot of reactions from Mystery Gang. Okay. First things first, Kristen.
Don't let go of it, no!
I'll never let go.
I'll take it.
Get it back.
Once again, immunity's back for grabs. We'll do something a little different first, okay? Alright, so Henry, take it back. Take it back.
Oh.
There's no way. No.
Alright, open it.
No.
What's in the bag?
No, not bad.
What's in the bag?
What's in the box? Take out the bag.
It's a new.
Everyone drop your belts for the tribe. Congratulations, you're a new member of Mystery Gang. No. Drop your belts.
No.
It's because we're too open. Yeah, you have to nerf us.
They all left you.
Henry.
You can't beat us.
But they all left.
You can't be inside of us.
Alright. Kristen, you're next. Let's see if you'll stay Peptali or
There's no
not.
blue.
They can't separate us.
There's no... I knew there's no blue.
Mystery Gang!
Come on, Nick.
Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick.
There's not enough characters.
They're gonna have to be the wheels of the van. The seats of the van.
Let's go. Wow. Okay. So to recap, right now, all 4 of Pentavis Molly is on Mystery Gang. Wow. 4 of the 5 members of Blue Crew are on Pentavis Molly, and Henry is by himself on Mystery Gang. Abby.
Good luck, Abby.
See what track you're on.
Use the focus.
Bottom left.
Not that one.
Bottom left.
Not that one.
No, not that one. No, go to the right.
Not that one. No.
Once you open it, it's yours, so. Peptali. Shaggy and Conrad, one of you is going to be Peptali, one of you is going to be...
It's gonna be a one. You grab the what?
Alright, Shaggy, which one you're on? Shaggy will be on Peptali's Molly. Colin.
Yes, Ray. It's Colin Ray.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now they're in 2 tribes. Let's get to the challenge.
Wait, there's only one.
So, in this challenge, we will have a blanket up. Once it goes down, you'll see a series of 6 items. Going one against another. One person from Mystery Gang, one person from Peptali's Molly. You go one-on-one against each other. You'll have a few seconds to maybe memorize it. And once one of the 2 say stop, the blanket will go back up. Once you think you have it, come over here, touch this. Okay, that means your answer is locked in. If the first member of the tribe to get it right of the 2 gets a point for their tribe, yeah, best of 7 wins. First 2 people, Henry from the Mystery Gang, Leah from the Pentavis Molly. First round, starters ready. Go!
Stop.
Leah says stop quickly. Henry bolting. Here comes Leah. Set it up like here. That's fine. Whatever you do is fine. Leah, done first. Henry's taking his time a bit. I'll go Leah first. Do you only have 5?
Oh, you only have 5.
Okay, so Leah's wrong. Henry gets a point for Mystery Gang. Yeah! Sophie from Mystery Gang. Lily from Peptali's Molly. Trevor's ready. Go!
Stop.
Sophie's on the first. Here comes Lily. Here comes Sophie. Get there about the same time. Doing it very quickly. Lily beats Sophie. Lily is wrong. Sophie is wrong. Rerun it. Trevor's ready. Go. Lily. Extremely quick. Even though Colin was in sync. There's a little bit of a mistake she's made. Let's go! Sophie beats Lily. Sophie is wrong. No. There's only 5. Lily gets a point. Number 1. Abby and Maggie are up. Survivor's ready. Go!
Stop.
Maggie, she's sort of quick to take off.
Come on, Abby.
A little slower this time for this one. Abby is and Maggie. Okay. Okay, Abby is wrong. Okay, Maggie is wrong. Again. Abby and Maggie, Survivor's ready. Go! One more time in this one, see if it goes together. Abby, Set it first.
Come on, Abby, come on.
Both women get to the same time.
Come on.
Working quickly. Water bottle falls down. Abby trying to remember. Maggie can't remember.
Lock everything.
Just throws it out at Maggie. Maggie gets a point from the top of Nick and Hannah.
Darn it. Come on, Nick.
It is 2-1 Peptali. Survivors ready. Go!
Stop. Go, Nick.
Hannah's flying by. Hannah looking fast. Hannah can take her time now. Hannah can take her time. And Hannah locks in.
Good job, Nick.
Nick is right. People, Colin, Ray, and Gabe. Survivors ready. Go! Both guys taking a quick look at it. Long look at it. Still nothing. Stop. Colin Ray barely gets to the net. Oh, they're flying by! Colin Ray gets there just a bit early. Gabe locks in first. Colin Ray takes time now. Gotta get all amped for this. Pick one, Colin. Oh, and
Didn't know that.
Colin Ray likes it. Okay. See the Gabe. Gabe is wrong.
Come on, go. We have all the things that you do.
Colin Ray's wrong. Survivors ready. Go. Stop. Gabe calls it this time. Let's go, Ray. You got this. Colin Ray makes it very clear which one he's not. Doesn't matter, Gabe gets it right anyway. It is round 6. Peptali has 3. Mystery Gang has 2. We have Colin Bunn for Peptali with Molly. Addie for Mystery Gang. Survivors ready. Go. Stop! Colin, we're flying up here!
Yes, Colin!
Both guys dropping stuff all over the place. Colin Bunn will lock in first. Colin Bunn is wrong.
Oh, alright, I'm no, I'm wrong. You can just get me.
Addie has 7 items. Sorry. Sarah's ready. Go!
No, stop!
Colin!
Was that cheating?
Shit!
I got screwed the last time. I was getting to this document.
Okay. Addie got there first. Addie gets it right.
That would have win.
We have Kristen from Mystery Gang. Shaggy, the token name for Mystery Gang, is now Peptali with Molly. Survivors ready. Go.
Stop.
Kristen says Both took off at the same time. Shaggy will get there first. Shaggy locks in. All right. Kristen is wrong. Shaggy gets it right. Katali, 4, 2. So, where we are, Katali only has 4. If they get this right, they win immunity, which we're going to go to tribal council. Henry needs to get this right, tied up, and potentially come back and win. So I was ready. Go! Leah says it first. Go, Henry. Henry got the first try last time. Let's see if he can do it again. Nice. Henry locks in. Leah locks in. Henry is wrong.
I only put 5.
Leah is wrong. We'll reset.
Got it.
Try number 2. Henry is wrong. Leah is wrong. Leah is wrong. Henry is wrong. Leah is wrong. Reset. Wrong. Wrong. This will be the 6th time for you guys. Most you've ever done. All right. Survivors ready. Go. Henry. This strategy has not worked. See if it'll work this time.
5th time the charm.
6.
Oh, 6.
Henry will lock in quickly. He's
That's it. We like to see.
Leah. Unsure. Locks in. Henry is right.
Yes, Henry.
Okay, so where we stand, it is 4 points mystery game, 4 points Katali's Molly. All the pressure is on Sophie and Lily. Survivors ready? Go.
Stop.
Sophie says it quickly. Both ladies. Pencil flies for Lily. Let's go get it. Sophie will lock in gingerly. Lily. Low, not very confident. Sophie. Sophie is wrong. Lily is wrong. Reset. All right. Try number 2. More immunity. Servers ready. Go. Oh, look at it. Immunity on the line.
Done.
Sophie calls it. Here come the ladies. Go fast. Sophie will lock in first again. That cup stays. Very lucky. If it's right. Lily again taking her time. Want to make sure it's accurate in case something's wrong. One last piece. Lily will lock in. Sophie is wrong. The time is wrong.
Holy shit.
All right, the top new Katata's Molly. Here you go, Lily. Well earned. For some of you, winning streak continues. Henry, I haven't met you yet. So, mystery game. I will see you in a few days for Tribal Council. First Tribal Council for the new Swap Tribe. Someone will be the fourth person put out of Tribal CNU in deep water. Grab your stuff out. That's all I got.
We're talking about tribal council for the new mystery game.
Whoa, what up?
Hello. We are. We're talking about the new tribes.
It was me, Sophie, Colin, Ray, Kristen, and Nick that met up outside. And Henry just was nowhere to be found. So, and Addie wasn't there either.
Afterwards, I talked with everyone outside except for Henry and Addie. They're the two that left. And people outside were talking about them, voting out them. And I mean, I don't want to vote out either of them because I like them obviously and stuff, but like that was like I was just kind of more grateful than anything because the first thing Sophie said to me was, we've already thought about it, and I'm like, if she's telling me that it's not me, so that's good. But at the same time, like the one girl I don't know on our team is Abby, like don't know her at all.
We all were talking about it, and at first everybody was saying, Henry, we got to get him out of here, just because people didn't like the way he was playing that challenge, because he was not taking time.
But for me, I'm the only one from Blue Crew that came over, so it's like I'm new with everybody.
That's what I was gonna ask you guys. Like, which one are you guys
If we're
thinking?
gonna vote Addie off, he's not gonna see that coming. So that's also a bonus.
If you guys would split and you guys lost, who would you vote out of the four?
Addie was our next
100%?
vote out. Yeah, we were the three of us.
I mean, I guess you guys.
Yeah, the three of us.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
Or no, we were actually going to vote Addie off because all of Peptali Bismali didn't want him anymore. And they kind of convinced us that it was worth keeping Henry around because he's actually got us 2 points and he seems like a strong player.
Original Peptali Bismali, he was the next one to vote off.
I was mentioning Addie even when people were talking about Henry, and then everybody's like, no, Henry, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, yeah, Addie. Like I wasn't just saying that a few minutes ago, so I was like, okay.
I have the alliance with Kristen and Nick that carried over. I think all three of us are in agreement keeping the alliance, and then on top of that, I know Abby wouldn't vote me out because we both want to be in the game. So I know Abby would be on my side.
To recap, we want to give Henry a try. I think that I feel like he's
too, but we pretty much said that our best choice would be Addie.
Oh, I like Addie.
I like him too, but like I think in this scenario, like
we all have connections. Like, yeah. I was looking at our team today, and like I like all of you guys a lot. So any vote's gonna be hard. So
I think the best thing we can do is do what I said.
The one thing is that like there's nobody on there that is like obvious target, or like somebody who we obviously need to get rid of, and so that's like also a small issue because like memorization is never like I don't think it's anybody's like strong point, and so but everybody seemed like they put it in their all, and like
I definitely feel like Henry kind of shook our he shook us up when he went so many times.
I know Henry, like on the last time, he did it a bunch.
So the challenge, I definitely did not do good.
Leah is wrong.
Because I wasn't feeling well the whole time, and I just really bad about it because. So I went to the doctor earlier today, and I do have a concussion it was Friday, I did like the bubble soccer and hit my head multiple times. And at first, like, I thought I had a concussion, but I'd never had one before, so I was like, I'll just sleep it off, I'm sure I'll be fine. But then, like, during the challenge, like, I'm usually, like, so good with memory, and that's why, like, I volunteered to go first, because, like, I usually have, like, photographic memory, and, like, I got it, and that's it. But, like, after, like, we looked at it and I went up to the thing, I was like, what the hell did I just look at? Like, I literally don't remember anything. Like, that whole challenge was just, like, a blur.
I like a majority of my tribe, but so like Colin's kind of been like an ally of mine, and we've talked about the games like that. No, so my problem is, so looking at my tribe, which I don't like my tribe very much.
I was glad to be back on Mr. Gang.
I was really glad that you were on Mr. Gang because I was worried that if you got on our tribe, something would happen that would set it off.
What do you mean?
That would get people to realize that we're dating if we were on the same tribes.
No, no.
Anyways, so
I'm a good actor.
you are. So am I. I didn't even look at you today. Anyways.
How did you feel with the fact that even after the tribe swap, you still were on the opposite tribe as Colin Ray?
I loved it. I was so happy, literally, because he was the last person. Oh no, it was him. It was Shaggy and then him. So there's 2 buffs left, and I was like, oh, there's gonna be 1 white and there's gonna be 1 pink, and I literally was so happy when I saw that Shaggy got a pink buff, because I've had doubts about whether we should have started out as a secret couple, just because I don't want it to get to a point where people stop trusting us because they find out that we're a secret couple. And so I'd like to keep us apart as much as possible, where, we don't have to start our alliances too soon, because I'd rather us make strong alliances on our own before we start depending on each other's. So I'm very glad that he's on the other tribe right now, because we're kind of getting to play our own game before we start combining it too much. No, so when we got on our thing, Gabe turned to me and he whispered, he's like, we have the numbers. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, Blue Crew has the members in our tribe. And I was like, that's true. But I know Colin is going to switch.
You don't know that. Well, Colin's not with your tribe, just so you know. He's with mine. He's with John, Shaggy, me, and
Maybe I should talk.
Lily.
But, okay, as we were leaving, he went off with Shaggy and Lily.
First impression, shit. It's 4 and 3. That was first impression. Then I was like, oh wait, Colin hates his tribe. This might not be too bad.
We're 1. Pink. Yep. To be determined. I still.
Pink. Yeah,
there's
it's
an
not
anarchy
gonna be
on the
pink.
rise.
Yeah, we're not gonna be pink for long.
From the beginning, Colin has always felt very distant from his group, from Blue Team, so he was the first to work with Shaggy and Leah and I and say, I feel no attachment to them, and I know that once you guys are gone, I'm next. They won't protect me, and we're like, they're lost. Like, come join us. And we met up in Einstein's, and we had the Pinky Pact, and so that's hopefully legit. We'll hope that stays true. The freshman kind of pact.
Up until now, my mentality has been, and I've kind of echoed this, is that I don't want to talk about who we would vote out until we have to. Because we won, and I want to just keep it there. I don't want us to have any infighting, and I just want us to work together as a team. But there is certainly got to plan ahead and know who we stand by. Yeah. So we have the numbers now. Numbers is the most important thing, and I feel solid in this alliance.
Yeah. Who do I trust the most in this game? Shaggy. Shaggy by a lot. Just because from talking to people, he's the one that has stuck up for me the most and has actually told John, told Leah, told Lily that he actually wanted me in the alliance. And so because we have this mutual camaraderie and actually are looking out for each other even before the alliance was actually made, I definitely trust Shaggy the most. And if he betrayed me, I wouldn't see it coming. So
Colin was saying that Hannah actually is very scheming. I was really surprised by that. She doesn't seem like that at all. So I'll definitely have to keep an eye out for that.
No matter what, if we stick with the 4 of us, then no matter what, we as long as we pinky swear now that the 4 of us stand together, we have the numbers. We guarantee to get to the merge.
We guarantee
but
to get
we
to
have
the
to
merge.
say,
As long as none of us fuck it up.
Yeah.
And if you fuck it up,
fine.
And
I'm trying to get
caught
Leah,
up with
bro.
them.
No, I'm trying to get Leah.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I need to get Leah, and then I can get Maggie and Gabe. I already talked to Maggie about possibly being able to talking, but then I don't know if I tell them about Colin. I mean, I'd have to.
I do like our team though, but I'm just a little worried because it already seems like there's 2 divides. There's the freshmen versus the upperclassmen. So there's the freshmen, me, Lily, Shaggy, and Colin, and then the upperclassmen, Maggie, Gabe, and Hannah.
The challenge.
See, Lily always said, don't do stuff. Don't cross the bridge when you get there. But you don't want Leah to get too attached to that alliance before bringing her into yours, which is why you should do it sooner, but you also shouldn't do it too soon, or else they'll think that you're trying to scheme. You guys are gonna lose, so why are you even trying to scheme?
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't. That's why I only talk to Maggie about possibly meeting up. And I'm going to be I know we're not going to lose tribal, but I want to maybe start an alliance now before it's too late to start alliances. and talked about possibly getting an alliance with her, and talking about Gabe and Leah. But I don't want to throw anybody under the bus too soon, because I don't want anybody to throw the challenge to purposely vote me out.
You guys are good. I mean, you'll lose the next challenge. For sure. I thought you were going to lose this challenge. Sophie was not good. Also, Sophie lost twice. She's trying to be too big of a leader. Like, after the thing, first of all, she shushed me. Nobody shushed me. I wasn't talking over you.
Tell him we're gonna vote.
It'll be
Rumble
5
out.
for
It's
Addy,
so many
2 for
Vote
Abby, and then
Let's
he
meet.
plays the Edelson.
Okay.
Vote Henry.
Hold on.
So, I'm sorry, I was excited.
So how about the three of us meet with Addy and tell him that we're voting Womble because he's an outsider, and that we talked to them last night, but we're all gonna vote for Addy.
I was talking to Kristen, and then you talked over me, and then you shushed me. Whatever, it's fine. And then, I don't know, she was just trying to be too much of a leader. I don't like that. No, I don't care. It's just less stressful than last time. I think I'm done for the full tribal.
Who are you gonna vote out?
Addy.
Abby? Addy?
Uh-huh.
Who's Abby?
Peptali does Molly, strong dude. Beard. Oh, I get him. And he's
Did he
strong.
even go today? He didn't play.
He went.
Oh, you didn't?
Everybody went. He jumped over.
Oh, yeah, he did.
I liked him, but Peptali and Molly were already thinking of voting him out next if they lost, and we didn't switch, so I'm sticking with the numbers, so whatever.
I don't know. I would almost rather play it safer and play it with a game that where people, where I know who I can beat on my tribe and people I can beat other people who are making alliances with. I don't think I could ever beat Shaggy.
See, I'm not thinking about the beat yet, because it's not the merge. I'm thinking more about...
I just want to get to the merge, and I don't want to be an easy vote out.
Have you talked to anyone about the vote tonight in 3 hours?
So there were a few people who reached out to me individually. They texted me and they were like, all right, who are you thinking about kicking out? But I decided to not text anybody back about it. I thought I'd just think about it on my own and make my decision and try to be fair. Since it's a new team, I'm going to vote out the person who contribute the least amount to the team.
Mm-hmm.
So if I continue on after today, then I want to reach out to them and do team bonding exercise. Like, even if it's just having meals together, I think that really helped the Blue Crew a lot.
I'm a little scared. My big target right now, they painted huge targets on themselves last night, I think. Sophie and Abby are huge targets in my mind, especially within the Mystery Gang tribe. I do not want to go for Sophie because we made a promise and that would be really dirty of me, and I don't want to be the guy that breaks promises because then everybody will be after me. But I'm going to try and mention Abby to some people. I'm going to talk to, I think, Kristen about it. I'm going to talk to Henry about it, and just like, who else is on our tribe? Colin, Ray. I'm going to try and get the minimum amount of numbers I need. But the reason I'm going for them is they already know each other. I think they're in the same sorority, and they have a very tight bond. So that's like a package of 2 votes, and that's pretty powerful. And I want to break it up.
My thought process is vote out Abby, but I'm not gonna say that because no one else has said it. Like, and that's not how I play. Like, I'm not just gonna be the person that's like, let's vote her out, especially since she and Sophie are really close.
So, Henry, welcome to Tribal Council. This is the start of CNU Torch. In this game, fire represents your life. Once your fire is gone, so are you, and that will be the case for any one of you tonight. So, Colin Ray, what was your reaction when I said drop your buffs?
Oh, okay. I had just got like, I don't know, I felt good about the tribe I was in. Like, everybody, I knew everybody, I was cool with everybody. And I was like, oh shoot, most of them are on the other tribe now. But, you know, it's cool. You guys are cool. Thanks, man. Oh yeah, well, Abby's here too, so.
Original Mystery Game.
So, Nick, how happy were you to see that all members of Peptali Bismali stuck together?
I'm really happy. I think it's great. I still have like these connections. I was fearing that if we did switch up tribes that I would be the only one to go over to one tribe and I'd have to rebuild all these connections. So it did scare me, but I'm happy to still have my OG Peptalis.
But so on the other end of the spectrum, Henry, you are the lone blue crew on this tribe of new mystery gang. How concerned are you about the vote tonight?
Well, I'm optimistic. I'm the only one from the blue crew to come to this team, but going and working with the other members of this team last challenge was really rewarding. Even though we didn't win, it was nice to work with them.
So, to you, is there more than just challenge performance when it comes to votes?
I mean, yeah, you have to take into consideration like who you know and everything, like from the past. But I'm also literally in the same boat. Like even though this is a new tribe and like voting off the last tribal council was hard because we knew everybody. It's kind of like different this time because like I know people, but not as well.
So Colin Ray, the fact that there are 4 Peptide Bismolite members in a tribe of 7, how worried are you about this?
I mean, it's concerning, but I think it's more than just there's 4 Peptalies, 1 blue crew, and 2 mystery gang, and I feel like there's 7 mystery gang.
Gang.
That was the nicest thing anyone has ever said, like this whole game. Thank you.
6 after those. That's one game.
Addison, do you agree with the fact that old tribes are old tribes? We are mystery gang.
Yeah.
With that. Yeah, any more to say about
Well said. Amen.
that? So you feel like you have no connections with Nick, Sophie, and Kristen?
I mean, I wouldn't say no connections, but I hold no ill will against any other team members. Like anybody else on other teams. I mean, we're all part of the same boat now, and so either we all float or we all sink, so.
So, Kristen, do you feel that, despite what Colin Ray and Addison are saying, that you're in a position of power because you have the numbers, potentially?
I think it's less of power and more of like there's something about going to tribal council twice with the same people and like kind of like 3 times and like still being here. It's like definitely like we've had talks, like we were forced to communicate in a sense, I guess, and like just get to know each other and talk about like things we don't really address if they hadn't happened. So I think there's something like to be said for that.
So because this is the first tribal council after the tribe swap, who here genuinely feels like they have a very high chance of going home? Everybody feels Sophie. Everyone.
I'm just paranoid.
Slight. Yeah.
Everyone feels safe.
But I don't want to raise my head.
Moderately high.
Yeah, I wouldn't say a high chance.
So no one here thinks they have a very high chance of going home. Okay, well, if you guys all feel safe, then someone's gonna get blindsided tonight. It's time to vote. Addison, you're first.
Let's go, Eddie. You know that
All right. Sorry.
I'll go try the votes. If anybody has the hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now's the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be last to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Henry. Sophie. Henry. Abby. That's 2 votes Henry, 1 vote Sophie, 1 vote Abby. Abby. That's 2 votes Henry, 2 votes Abby, 1 vote Sophie. Abby. 3 votes Abby, 2 votes Henry, 1 vote Sophie, 1 vote left. Fifth person voted out of servicing you in deep water. Abby, you bring your torch. Abby, trust me. Time for you to go. Well, even I was blindsided tonight. So, first vote at the tribe spot. We'll see if you guys can get together for the next challenge. That's all I got. Head out.
Well, I thought that we had an alliance. The plan switched up today. We were going to vote off Addie, and then they decided that it'd be better to vote off Henry. And I thought there might be something fishy about that, but I trusted you guys, so it really sucks. I was having a really good time. So, hope you guys go to Tribal a bunch.
Next time on Survivor, Sophie tries to get back in with her tribe.
I was completely blindsided by my own tribe.
One tribe makes a bold decision. And tribal lines are severely crossed during the challenge.
You're not my mom.
We're not gonna take it.